Guys, I'm gonna show you how to.
This rare skill is so simple, yet most people can't spin it. And Squid Games 2, not knowing it can cost you 45.6 billion won. Trust me, I have spin tops from all over the world, and the one they use in Squid Game Season 2 is not your typical spin top. And if you don't believe me, ask
Can you record this right there?
44 who got slapped because she couldn't do the spin. So, let me show you how to spin it so you don't get slapped and so you can survive and be a billionaire. But before we get it to spin, we need to understand something that is crucial. That is, what even is a spin top? A spin top is an object that spins on a point when twisted or thrown with a string. To some,
I'm gonna
it's
zoom
a
out
toy.
so you can see the
Others,
full
it's
screen.
part of their tradition. And this spin top right here is deeply rooted in both. And tradition are what keeps us connected to the past, so shout out to Squid Game for including the spin top on the show. Also, you might be wondering what the official name of this toy is. In the US, we call this a spin top. In Mexico, a trompo, and in South Korea, this is called a pingy. I'm curious, comment down below what you call this in your country. This might be shocking to you, but a spin top is more complicated than you think. Spin tops are usually made with 4 design features: a crown, a shoulder, a body, and a tip. Some tops, like these, don't have a crown, but they can still spin. And the cool part is that they can be made from materials such as wood, plastic, metal, or a combination of these elements. And to prove that, I have another spin top from South Korea to compare to the one used in Squid Game Season 2. For starters, the Squid Game spin top is heavy and dense. This is a quarter for comparison, and it weighs about 6 grams. The Squid Game spin top weighs 138 grams or 23 quarters, and this other South Korean spin top weighs 90 grams or 15 quarters. So you can definitely see the difference in weight. Here they are spinning side by side and are almost the same height. They share a similar wide body shape, but possibly the most subtle difference can be found on the shoulder. This spin top here has edges that are sticking out, while this one doesn't. Will this give the Squid Game spin top the upper edge in battle? Stick around to the end and I'll make them battle each other. On another note, what are these made of? You might be as shocked as I was when you see this. So this looks like metal, right? Well, you're in for a surprise. I took a magnet and I placed it on the body and it didn't attract. I was confused, but when I placed it on the surface of the shoulder, it held on pretty tightly. This led me to believe that this is possibly made with a steel core and outer aluminum layer. I also thought it was cool to balance the tip on the magnet. It's almost like magic that it balances from that small contact point.
My daughter is Mila.
You know what's insane though? The real reason the contestants lost was not because of this, but really because of this, the string. Yes, most contestants lost because they didn't know how to handle the string. Let me explain. Preparing the string is vital to a successful throw. So make sure you follow these steps. First things first, you need to tie a knot on both ends of the string. You'll see why this is important later. To tie a knot, make a loop, put the end closest to you through the loop, begin closing the loop while pushing the other knot near the end, and this is what you have. You know you did it wrong if you have a lot of extra string on the edge. Now, tie the knot on the other side, and bam, your string is ready. But whoa, I just noticed something from the painting from Squid Games that I didn't notice with your left thumb. Wrap the string counterclockwise.
Rewind it a little bit.
Huh?
Rewind it a little bit because I don't know this part. I mean, you don't have to.
Wrap the first, second, and third layers tightly. Then let off that tension and continue wrapping layer by layer. If you continue pulling tightly and wrapping, the string will come undone and you have to start over. So make sure you don't do that. Also, make sure you don't overlap the string and tangle it up. Just wrap layer by layer, almost like an onion, until you get to this point. Take your middle finger and wrap once, twice, hold the spin top like this, and now you're ready to throw. And also make sure to spin on over to the subscribe button for more spin top content. So I want you to hold your spin top like this with that tip facing down, okay? And what I want you to do is I want you to swing diagonally, not forward, not down, diagonally. And when you let go of your spin top, you're going to pull back with your finger like this. Ready? 1, 2. Oh. So that happened because the string got loose. So just tie your spin top again and try it again. Throw diagonally, not forward, not down, diagonally. And as you let go of the spin top, you want to pull back with that string and watch it spin. 1, 2. And once your spin top stabilizes and it doesn't wobble so much, you can grab your string, tug up, and catch it on your hand. Like that. I'm gonna try to do a boomerang and catch it directly in the air. Ooh, there you go. So I caught it directly in the air, but it's a little bit hard because of those edges. If those edges accidentally hit you, they kind of sting for sure. Alright, so which one do you think is gonna win? The one from Squid Games or the other one? Let me know in the comments. Also, make sure to subscribe and share this video with someone who watches the show. Your views and support help the channel produce high quality spin top content. If you would like to help fund the channel even more, check out spinniverse.com by clicking the link below if you